Just so could you not understand that to know. Maybe you would want to take a second to run through it to me at your door.
Okay, Mourinho
just in
interview with John Michelobi. There will be one podcast. I say a club that has an empty trophy room sacks me 2 days before a final.
One guy, like we need trophy. Also, one trophy room one, it is empty.
So more Daya, yeah, the crowd
trophies. What is
trophy back?
Hey, more
zero.
Who feels it in so? No seat better. If one on them, also she knew. But 2 days to a final, and I remember one qualify. You know what? If this is no discombobulation or yabba. But I think that it's about time Papa moves on from some of these comments. But this is typical Jose Mourinho. This is typical of him. Don't I can be in or back we be in. I can be or back we bass. Nay, until no call Europa League and I watch it now, cotton and answer the show, and then why the leg in a tree away England or Quesan Super Manchester United. No, what's in inside the check cameras in the I've won the hat trick. City for no room, they should forget it. This is typical of Jose Mourinho. But the number of years away, and how we move forward, no one can be expected by now. And recover from this one. On your Tottenham pen one day out of this particular comment and a papa who make or sound so touchy on the Premier League, you know. And we are into Menkade Papa on your successful in the Premier League. I mean, you're the most successful managers as far as Premier League in your concern. What be ye Juma woman stamping on authority on it? It said that there's a clear cut identity. Jose Mourinho is one of them, and he had to touch on the Premier League, you know. And the target was the club in Arsenal. And Ochirima say still in the league log to do. You can see the position of club Arsenal, Liverpool, Aston Villa, Man City, and Tottenham Hotspur. Also, don't forget about team on the offer Arsenal. No, the title challenge, you know, that really it is between Manchester City and then also Liverpool. I had to refer to the Premier League table, and I saw that Arsenal were the first with 39 points. Liverpool not so bad, you know. Were the second with 38. Okay, fair enough. And when you goal scored, Liverpool has 1 goal more than Arsenal. But I only be able consider 15-15. Yeah, per third position, it is no Manchester City, Aston Villa and Waterhall with 38 points. Sitting in the fourth position with 34. Still, Jose Mourinho is now one over the leg, you know, because watch 40 goals and I consider 20. They've considered more than the first two, but they have scored more than the first two, and so 15 goals more than their Arsenal and on Liverpool in our watch. And I tempted to think then the man, you know, he cannot be bigger that much. As I'm talking about Arsenal because capitulation no Dawson. Baby expect the quantum point Arsenal waste over for the 10 na wakono. E wona obobu cave na wakọ akoto ditch ma akoto amunam. Nti just say mo the microphone no so oka. The unexpected Arsenal botum akwa ahead na wakodele. He's not even counting them among the contenders to cry. But much Manchester City form a man stands now. But the compare Liverpool development in the move in Liverpool more than Manchester City. In the army expectation then at least 1 year credit in can form a Liverpool na Arsenal. Then can sit 1 year outside the kakra. But this a team the last 3 years in the Premier League. And I want to watch with this one now. Last year 1 year credit they got a treble. All the materials are there. Wasan sumpo wa add the quality into to each. But if you have Baba can so what can was replicate the way the last time around that they can do it. So you can never count the club like Manchester City out. And they are still within the foot. You one at a point Arsenal what the first and now wide in the gap no City kwaya could give Kevin no sound so baby leg no. But I think that the Arsenal wallet share the types of competitive matches are winning are so grand results no. I disagree with Jose Mourinho.
You disagree?
Directly between City and Liverpool, I'm saying that I disagree. I think that Arsenal are part of the competitors. You don't lie first in December for no reason.
We saw them last season.
Yes,
they were on top for so
many
weeks.
That is the wake up call. That is the baptism of fire. It's like Nebrima. And actually, I want to watch the Champions League now. Before Obejano, there's that heartbreak. No, I want to Wabaji. You saw Chelsea. Eventually, they came back to win it. You saw Manchester City. Eventually, they came back to win it. You saw Liverpool. Mohamed Salah injury, not Real Madrid eventually they came back to win it. So trophies be them no or there suffer heartbreak, then you come back with that experience in the last time around, you correct your mistakes and come back and compete very well. Need to make ahead na the so for just no comment in the day, I think that Obi onim Jose be him there, jabs be them no baba. Maybe to a larger extent, or disrespect the club Arsenal. He doesn't regard them, but for what they are doing, especially under Mikel Arteta, how we see ball last time around. And the improved qualities of what about team and how consistently win your results no fellas. I would disagree in Jose Mourinho the club of Arsenal. They are not part of the contenders. Me the one back Manchester City me the one back that is Aston Villa me the one back Liverpool who do na will fight for the ultimate. But in proper generally, I will leave it for the gods. Mirror Africa Baba the whole question of the day no. Still in the month from called the Super Eagles wanna camp. And I'm afraid for the manager. The selection headache no obeba and minke the last time a team be ana national team be woye one call up na about more than 10 attackers and forwards the good team no combine the wingers and only 2 players pen make it 1 year household names one boy at the highest level when you know a mentional belenga in the minds of people only 2 and 2 near that is Cyril Desses on in the Tantella no. First extra from number 1, Victor Osimhen abes to Paul Inochuna. Obiala national team over and over. Victor Boniface, Ademola Lookman, Ahmed Musa, Kelechi Iheanacho, Emmanuel Dennis, Moses Simon, Samuel Chukwueze, Tari Murphy, Omar Sadiq, and Paul Nacho. These are the attackers and our forwards and Kofun Wafede what they call AFCON. How would you even trim this setup down? But the 2 players, maybe you want this in China. How would you reduce the number? And say Nigerian manager, they are fellas. Hey, the now selection here they can over. This is set up even unless we will be no crowd. What now come out for this no? Nti senkono so what the one on the flanks another on the rings that the only anima unless we will be na. Nka ono so baba can numbers no. And obviously, say in your squad with some of these qualities, the Victor Mo, Osimhen, Boniface, Lookman, and Iheanacho Munawood. These are players that Obia Botuno has started them in Nigeria at any point in time. Obia deserved to walk straight into the national team. That's how come and Nancy will struggle no because Obia who know do a premier donor. Akonya ne Botuno wabono de gum. And say any other qualities in the broad them na. Sometimes you struggle to even control their egos. Nti me ade bode look man me Victor Boniface. Share the performance or the man for buying for Liverpool in the Bundesliga. Not to talk of Victor Osimhen, the reigning African that is best player. Emmanuel Dennis Moses Simon, Samuel Chukwueze. Murphy in the that is the French Liga. We've seen his performance. Okahun would din mo oko di Paris Saint-Germain when asam dem on. Omar Sadiq started them at Real Sociedad. The only our Champions League in now. Omar Sadiq is one of the leading marksmen. So qualities in the war, but how to blend them, get the best out of them, and get them to perform consistently. Only the selection here they come in with that is the Nigerian national team. I feel to the whole zone question of the day, and I join on Spice 91.9 FM on Facebook. Who's between the ones that I saw the Blasters.